Students, uh, previously we discussed about hydropower plant. So in this class we'll discuss about nuclear power plant. See, so here what is our main aim of nuclear power plant? See, here aim is we should get more amount of heat with high temperature and high pressure. So here aim is high pressure and high temperature should be converted into electrical energy. So how you will get high pressure and high temperature? How you will get more amount of heat? That we can obtain by radioactive material. So what is our target? We should generate more amount of heat with high pressure. Then it is useful for converting into electrical energy. So our target is get electrical energy. Here how you will get electrical energy? What is the need? We need more amount of heat with high pressure. How you will create that heat and high pressure? By using radioactive material. Radioactive material means by combustion of radioactive material you will get more amount of heat. See, here suppose if you take a large atomic molecule. So what is large atomic molecule? Atomic molecule is which may be uranium 235 or uranium 238. Suppose if you take uranium 235, if it is bombarding with any neutron, with high velocity neutron, what happen? Again which dislodges to smaller atomic molecules, that is beryllium and krypton. Along with which generates 3 more neutrons with high velocity and generates 200 MeV, means heat energy, which generates heat energy. So here what is the process? Here atomic molecule bombarding with high velocity of neutron, what happen? If it is bombarding with high velocity of neutron, what happen? Which dislodges two smaller particles of atomic molecules along with 3 more neutrons which is releasing, and some amount of heat energy also released. Again these released 3 neutrons, again these 3 neutrons are colliding with atomic molecules, again generates more amount of heat. This amount of heat generated in the plant is cumulatively increasing. This process is called chain reaction. Just like Stalin movie, Chiru, he will do good for 3 people, again those 3 people are doing good for nine members, again those 9 members do good for 27 members. Like that process is cumulatively increases. Here I will apply Stalin movie principle, that's it. And this process is called chain reaction. So this is the working of nuclear power plant. So what is the here fuel? Uranium 235, uranium 238. Clear? So this is working principle of nuclear power plant. See here, this one is this one is this one is this one is reflector. This one is reflector. And this one is moderator. This one is moderator. This blue line represents moderator. And this red line, this red mark represents red mark represents fuel rods. See, this one is moderator, this one is fuel rod, and this one is control rods. This one is control rod. This one is control rods. See, here what is the function of moderator? What is the function of moderator? Which reduce the speed of the neutron. What is the function of moderator? Which reduce the speed of the neutron. Which reduce the speed of the neutron. Which reduce the speed of the neutron. So what is the function of control rod? What is the function of control rod? Which also reduce the speed of the neutron. Which also reduce the speed of the neutron. But what is the difference between moderator and control rod? Moderator only it will reduce the speed of the neutron, but control rod along with reduction of speed of the neutron, it will also absorb the neutron. It will also absorb the neutron. But moderator, it will reduce the speed only, but it will not absorb the neutron. That is the difference between moderator and control rod. Moderator and control rod. So coming to fuel rod. Here fuel rod is nothing but which consists of uranium 235 or 238. So which is used for release the more amount of heat in the reactor. Clear? Next, this one is coolant. This one is coolant. So which is used for the heat developed in the reactor, means which is used for extract the heat developed in the reactor. So here coolant is used for extract the heat developed in the reactor. So here in this reactor heat is developed. That heat can extract the coolant, and which is passed to heat exchanger. In this heat exchanger, that extracted heat will convert into steam. This is water tube. See, whenever the water passes through the tube, what happens? Due to that extracted heat, here water will evaporate and convert into steam. So if the steam fall on the turbine, what happens? Turbine will rotate. So if steam fall on the turbine with high pressure, turbine will rotate fastly. If turbine is rotating fast, which produces more amount of EMF in synchronous generator. Suppose if steam fall on the turbine is slow, means with low pressure, if the steam fall on the turbine, what happen? Turbine rotating slowly. If it is rotating slowly, low amount of EMF is induced. So this is heat exchanger. Here heat is extracted by the coolant and exchange in heat exchanger chamber. So here heat is converted into steam. The steam fall on the turbine with high pressure. Then more amount of EMF is induced. Clear? So this is about moderator, fuel rods and control rods. Then why are you using reflector? This is called reflector. Why are you using reflector? See, which is used to prevent escaping neutrons from the reactor. Which is used to prevent escaping neutrons from the reactor. Prevent escaping neutrons from the reactor. So for this purpose I will use reflector. So coming to shielding, this is shielding. This part is shielding. Now what is the function of shielding? Which is used for prevent escaping beta and gamma particles from the reactor. So which die out the beta and gamma particles in shielding. So why are using shielding? Which is used for die out beta and gamma particles. Beta and gamma particles in nuclear reactor. So this is about entire working of nuclear power plant. Okay, right. Finally, how you will select the site? See here, availability of water for condenser purpose. So you should observe one point. Availability of water is very important. That is first point. Next, it should be nearer to load center but away from the population area. It should be nearer to load center but away from the populated area. Otherwise, people will get side effects. Clear? Next, facility to dispose the waste material that is buried in earth or in sea. This is very important. Dispose the waste material in earth. Okay, so this is about selection of site. Okay, so finally, what is our target? We should get the electrical energy. In order to get electrical energy, synchronous generator rotor should be rotating. How the synchronous generator rotor is rotating? If the turbine rotates, synchronous generator rotor also rotates. How the turbine is rotating? Whenever the steam fall on the turbine will rotate. That rotation of turbine means speed mainly depending on pressure. If steam fall on with high pressure, turbine is rotating with high speed. If turbine rotates with high speed, synchronous generator produces more amount of EMF. Suppose if the steam fall on the turbine is low, means if the steam fall on turbine with low pressure, the turbine will rotate slowly. If the turbine rotates slowly, synchronous generator also means synchronous generator rotor also rotating slowly, so that low amount of EMF is induced. Okay, so this is about nuclear power plant. Okay, so in the next class we will discuss about solar cell. Thank you.